Hi, welcome ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for coming in and visiting my YouTube channel, especially come check out this video. Most of you guys might be from TikTok because I did promote this on TikTok, showing you guys kind of the quick summary on TikTok of how to blog without writing and make up to $10,000 to $50,000. So this video is kind of the process and how you're supposed to do it and all the things that you need. Okay, so if this video gives you value and provides you with enough information to start this little side hustle on the side, then in the middle and towards the end of the video, I'm gonna ask you guys to like and subscribe. But for now, let's jump into it. Okay, so as you guys can see, how to be a blogger without writing. I'm gonna give you guys kind of a visual presentation. I think it's easy for people to be able to see things visually instead of just me talking and you know, kind of you guys can not have something to look at, you know, other than myself. So now, how to be a blogger without writing. So my face went away for a second, guys. Sorry, I just need to make it float. So okay, so the concept is very simple. I talked about this on TikTok, but for those who are not there, I'm going to try to explain this again. Okay, first we need to create a blog. Obviously, in order to create a blog, you need to create a website. So we'll talk about that. And then second, you need to be able to take videos or viral, interesting videos, and with a click of a button through a software that I explain later on, you are able to turn videos into blogs. It's a very cool, neat blog. Then you need to be able to have that blog be able to bring in traffic, or you need to bring traffic to the blog and then convert that traffic into money, which is huge. A big thing that defers people from starting businesses is not being able to sell their product and service. So a big topic here is, okay, it's cool that we can create blogs quickly, but in order to generate money, you need to be able to bring traffic. And so we'll talk about a good source that is right now in 2020 a powerhouse. So, and lastly, the idea is that it takes very little effort to make a blog. And because it takes a little effort, you are able to make multiple websites, multiple blogs, multiple categories, and so on, which allows you to be able to scale and grow this very quickly, which allows you to make $10,000 to $50,000 a month. So, and we'll talk about that. So that's kind of the concept. And now this kind of YouTube video is to help you provide that process and how to do it, and to give you all the softwares and all the things that allow you to have this kind of system on autopilot. So now, when it comes to process, the process is very simple. You have to be able to pick a niche. And for those that don't know what a niche is basically picking a category, because it's better to be a specialist than a jack of all trades, which is extremely important. However, a lot of people spend too much time, or actually spend a lot of time picking a niche, and it ends up not being a profitable niche. So in this process, I kind of show you guys some kind of routes or some kind of options you guys have to be able to pick your own niche and get this started. The next part of the process is being able to have all the software that you need to be able to convert the videos into blogs, to be able to monetize and bring traffic, and be able to do this really quickly. As you know, in 2020, with all the technology, nowadays we are able to have softwares do a lot of the work, a lot of the kind of trivial work that we usually would spend a bunch of time doing. And this is why people kind of are scared of blogging, because number one, it takes a lot of writing, you got to do a lot of work to get people, so it's hard to make money. But with this software, it allows to kind of speed up the process. Now, we'll talk about softwares. And then you obviously need to build a WordPress website. The reason it's WordPress is because a lot of the software are plugins that work only on WordPress. So WordPress is a type of hosting that people need. There's a lot of different ways to make websites, but you specifically need WordPress. But don't worry, I also have a nice software that allows you guys to be able to have thousands of templates, especially geared towards making websites specifically for magazines and bloggers. So I'm going to share this kind of cool software for you guys to be able to have templates and pick and drag and design your own type of website. But the main thing is that part of the process is building a WordPress website. You need to build a WordPress website. Now, the last two parts are very important. Not the most important. I think they're all important. Every step in the process is important. But getting traffic to your website, to your blog, is kind of, is rudimentary. It's the first step to making money. It's the first step to be able to get your blogs popular, to be able to have people in people's eyes on your website. So it's important to bring traffic, especially the right type of traffic. And lastly, you need to be able to make money from your blog, which is the whole process of why we're doing this. Of course, if you love blogs and you just love being able to have a website and you like designs, that's cool, but also there's nothing wrong with making money from your website. So monetizing is the last part. So now there are two ways you can pick a niche, right? I told you got to be able to pick a category. The first route that you can take is using Google Trends to pick your categories, and it gives you a plethora of data. So let's go and show you guys what Google Trends is, if you guys don't know. So Google Trends allows you to pick location, the time frame of which you want the data from, and then it allows you to pick categories. You have arts and entertainment, auto, beauty, books and literature, from business all the way to computer, finance, food, and games and health. There's etc. There's a plethora of categories you can pick, and obviously you're going to make videos into blogs, so it's important to be able to look into the area of YouTube, because you want to see where people are searching on YouTube. You want to see where the traffic is going, so you can pick interesting topics that are relevant today or in the last 90 or 7 days. You have a couple options. You can pick from the past hour, past 4 hours, past day, 7 days. So it's crazy that Google will allow you to know what people are really interested in, whatever time frame you want, so you can start picking up videos in your desired category. So there you go. You pick the niche. You pick a category that you think you like, or you can just make your website about multiple categories that are interesting, and then you look at which videos or what people are really interested in and watching right now on YouTube, and then you can turn those videos into blogs, and then obviously you drive traffic to it. So that's a real cool way of picking your niche. Now, a second choice is to just go off something you're passionate about. Everyone has something they're passionate about, and you're probably much more willing to work hard and do this consistently if it's something that you are passionate about and that you actually like looking or probably spend, without getting paid, most of your day looking at these things that you're interested in. So go with something that you're passionate about, because either way you're going to make money with this software that allows you to monetize your blogs. So pick something you're passionate about. So the next thing, which is very important, is to be able to understand all these softwares and why they are important in this process of blogging without writing and making $10,000 to $50,000 a month. So there's a software called WordPress one-click blog post. It allows you to, first of all, it's a WordPress plugin. Like I told you, you need to make a WordPress website. It's a WordPress plugin. So a plugin is something that you just add, like Google Chrome plugins or ad blocker that a lot of people have on their Safari or Google Chrome. It's a plugin, so it's a plugin on the back end of your website. So it's very easy. You guys can Google, YouTube it. I won't spend all the time telling you how to plug in something. It's super simple. But this software is a plugin on your WordPress website, and it allows you to take URLs like YouTube URLs and post that URL in that little plugin, and it generates into a blog. Very simple. And obviously all the softwares and all the links and the website, everything that you need in terms of building this process will be in the description below, guys. So don't worry, I got you. So you click on this thing and it'll show you there's a demo. The developer, the link that I have is a developer explaining how it works. So it's easy as 1, 2, 3. Now, when you turn the video that you pick into a blog, then you need to have Quillbot. Quillbot is I'm sure you might have heard of it. It's a way to take an essay or a paragraph or a piece of text and paraphrase it into your own words. And it does the paraphrasing for you. So I wish I knew this in high school. I would not do a lot of papers. So a lot of people do research, or you could take the videos and then instead of having to edit it and make it your own, you can have Quillbot paraphrase it for you, and then it does most of the process of kind of putting the final touches on the blog. So Quillbot is very cool. I will also have that in the link in the description below. Now that you have a complete legal blog that is all yours, you need to be able to make money from it. Now, we have Blog Link Magic. So Blog Link Magic is a software that allows you to put affiliate links on interesting words in your blog. So some of the words that are pertaining to a topic or in a category that you chose, it really reads that. It allows you to link affiliate links. So affiliate links, or the idea of affiliate marketing, is selling other people's product for a commission. Now, wouldn't it be cool to have every blog, since we're making blogs like this, it's just literally one click, turning a video into a blog. It'd be very cool to have a software that turns all those blogs into affiliate links, or inserts affiliate links into a word. So you know how some of those texts are blue? It will be able to, your viewers will be able to click on it, and it might be something pertaining to that topic that you're writing about, which is like a product or something. And if they buy it, you're able to make a commission. Very simple. And it puts tons of links in there. Not too much. You can control the pace of how much you want to put in there, but it's really cool. A second thing that it does is, you know, you might have written blogs with this process, a ton of blogs, because it's so easy. So if any of those links expire or they're not something that is available to buy, it will go back and replace it. So it refreshes all the links from the start when you started using it. So it's really cool, and it's a must-have and a game changer in terms of monetizing your blogs. So guys, you need Blog Link Magic. So now the third software is something called, and I really don't know how to pronounce it, it's called Speechido. Speechido. You hate to see it. I can't be able to pronounce it. But Speechido is a way that, it's a software that you're going to need, and it's super easy bringing traffic to your website. And I'll explain that when it comes to the topic of bringing traffic to your website. But now you guys understand the software and why it's important in the process. And each one is very important for you guys to have. Now, I kept on talking about website. Obviously, is important for us to understand that you need to be making a WordPress website can be very complicated. That's why I partnered with Elegant Themes to be able to have my viewers make easy drag and drop and have tons of templates specifically made for people trying to start blogs and magazines. So guys, let's take a look at it. So right here is an example. So it's called Extra, and I'll have the link down below. You can see there's a live theme video. There's a demo, and it shows you how to do it. But basically, look at this right here. These are all pictures of how it could easily, within 20 minutes, you can make a beautiful multi-section powerhouse blog website. So you guys need to check this out. It's very simple. There's a demo. It shows you how you can drag and design your website very easy, depending on what you like. It also has extra templates for things that you might think are already nice as it is packaged, and you can just put it in there. And remember guys, all of the themes on Extra are made for people who are trying to make magazines and blog websites. So super cool thing to have, and you guys will have that in the link in the description below. And remember, it is WordPress. So we talked about all the plugins, but just to kind of review it, the three things that are going to be on your WordPress are the WordPress one-click blog post, which allows you to take videos that you choose to turn into a blog with one click. So it's basically does all the work for you in terms of creating a blog. And then there's Blog Link Magic, which is when you have your finished product in your blog, it allows you to monetize it by putting in affiliate links for you. And that's the whole process. And Quillbot paraphrases the blog that you turned into, the video that you turned into a blog. It paraphrases it so the blog becomes legally yours. Now, all of these softwares are very cheap. I think most of it, all of them have decisions of $15 to $20. So it's nothing that is expensive. I know, it should be more expensive, right? It's crazy what it can do for you in terms of how much work you don't have to do because of these softwares, but they're all very inexpensive, and all the prices are in the link. And once you touch it, it kind of goes to the sales page. Now, the big topic to talk about is, okay, Hassan, we understand how we're going to make a blog and how we're going to be able to make a website and all that good stuff, but how can we sell, or how can we bring eyes or viewers to our blog? Sorry, I had that thing cover my face. Well, TikTok. And if you're from here, if you're watching this video from TikTok, then TikTok, and that's literally a prime example of how you can use TikTok to drive traffic. But I'm going to show you how you can do it without having to have your face or this expensive gear that you need to buy to make videos, or having to be a person like me who's kind of outgoing and it's used to talking. Some of you guys might not be comfortable with that, because a lot of bloggers aren't people who are video makers. There's a reason they blog and write, because being in front of the camera is just not something they're comfortable with. So I will show you how you can make cool, crisp videos without having to have your voice or anything involved, and still make wonderful TikToks, which will be able to drag people to your website. And I'll talk about how that transaction will happen. So there's really 3 steps that you need to do. So we are going to assume that you've made a blog, you've put the affiliate links in there, you've made it, paraphrase it so it's legally yours, you have a beautiful WordPress website. All of that shouldn't take you too long, because the softwares allow you to do it very quickly. Now, and I've showed you how to pick a niche and how to use Google to figure out what people are really watching, or what they're interested in, or what they're searching, so you can pick up really cool, interesting, now relevant videos. So that process is done. So now you need to be able to bring traffic. So what you need to do is you need to sample the blog that you pick, that you've created. You need to sample an interesting part, just copy and paste it into this software called Speechido. Speechido is a AI voice software that is built to sound like a human being. When you touch the link, you'll see the person explaining it. You think it's a human being, but it's not. It's actually an AI. It's an example of using someone's crispy, high quality voice. All the voices there are geared to have amazing sound quality. So all you have to do is literally grab that little sample, put it into a text. It even has the ability to have beautiful sounds in the back that in sync with the voice. So it does a lot of the work for you. And then you just upload that on TikTok. And then part of the script is, so you sample the first part of the script, the sample. So you take some of your blog that are interesting, copy that, you put that into a voice. And then also you can add into the script like, hey, if you want to see the rest of this, just click the link in my TikTok bio, and you guys will be taken to my website, my blog, where you can read the rest of this interesting blog. So it's very simple. And I promise you, this tactic or this trick will work. Why? Because of 2 reasons. You are not creating stories from scratch. You can, but you're not. These are videos that are already viral, they're already interesting, and you already know that these are topics that people are searching because you already looked at it on Google Trends. So people are interested in it. And whatever the category is, you can obviously put hashtags on your TikTok video, and TikTok algorithm will show it to people who are interested in those type of categories. So you all have that played out. Now, all you need to do is to upload that video with a little sample and direct people to your blog. It's very simple, just like that. And remember, these videos are viral for a reason. If they're viral on YouTube, they're going to be viral on blog, because being viral to start off with is social proof. It just shows you that people already like that video. They already like the quality of that transcript, and that people would love to watch that. And of course, they would be loving to read that. For example, if you have a TED Talk of Bill Gates talking about some type of environmental health and millions of people watched it, if you turn that into a blog, people are going to read that, because there's a reason that millions of people watched it, because you have an expert speaking on a subject matter that is important to people that you are sending it to. Because remember, you are using hashtags and you're using categories in Google search to pick out the best videos that are turned into best blogs. So don't worry about it becoming a flop, because these videos are already proof of it being something interesting, if that makes sense. So, and remember, you can make 5 blogs and you can make like 5 TikToks that are sampling each one, right? Remember? So, second thing that's important to be on TikTok is because TikTok right now is allowing people to literally have hundreds of thousands of followers overnight. Literally, within a month, people are becoming famous. So, it's important to have that brand loyalty through TikTok, right? Because as you gain followers, you'll gain consistency, and people will expect it to work out that way. People expect to always have samples of cool audio that turn into a cool story on your website. That's consistency. And remember, the algorithm supports that. It's called time loop and it's called video themes. Right now, in TikTok's algorithm, it is supporting videos that have kind of like a cliffhanger or lead people to something else. So like a lot of you guys see those TikToks that are like part 1 and then part 2. Those are part of those time loops. So this is a perfect way to engage your community and take people to your blog, because the reason people are on TikTok is because they're just scrolling and looking through interesting stuff. That's literally the premise of TikTok. So, and last but not least is through that loyalty, you want to build a community, which is called a tribe. You just don't want people just to go to your website if it's consistently, and you will start to create a community that advocate for your website. So for example, if I had a blog that I thought was really cool and once or 2 or 3 times they sent me and I thought the story was really cool and I read it because I love reading, I would tell my friends, I would tell my mom, and it spreads for you. So don't just think that you're doing the hard work of spreading it on TikTok. Once you have those followers that commit to you, they will start to be advocates for you. So that's pretty simple. Now, when it comes to monetizing, I'm going to put my face over here on the right side. I like to keep switching that around. Now, there are 5 ways to make money, and I'm telling you these 5 ways because, of course, I said the only thing that you need is the blog link magic, which put affiliate links in your website, but you also need to understand the 5 ways to make money as a blogger. Number 1 is displaying ads. You see, ads are things that you put on, or you see those little ad things on your website. Those are very important in the future, but initially you don't want to have all these ads on your blog. It just seems like a scam, especially when you have newcomers from TikTok coming to your blog. So don't do that. But later on, you could do something called, when you have like an actual big following, you could do something called premium ad network, which is like a contract between an ad company, which will pay you like $3,000 to $4,000 just to have some display. So you don't have to worry about it being pay per click, which is every time someone clicks that ad, you get a couple cents. Instead, you can have a contract with a premium ad network, and you can look into that in the future, but don't start that off in the beginning. Sponsored is kind of the opposite of what we're doing. The reason we're using all these softwares is because we want to make money passively, where you can do things. Sorry about that. I had a quick interruption, so battery died. But anyway, so we would like to have the affiliate links be the major thing that you look into. That is the powerhouse. You can later on sell your own digital or physical products, and that would be a cool way to kind of give your community other things that they can take advantage of, or some kind of value in terms of digital or physical products. But for now, focus on affiliate links, and don't worry, blog link magic does all the work for you. As long as you're creating blogs, it's going to be creating affiliate links for you to get commission from. So guys, that is the whole pizzazz. That is the whole idea of how to do blogging without writing. All you need to do now is take action. Go in the description down below, buy the software, make a website, use elegant themes. I can't do it for you. At the end of the day, it's cool to talk about these ideas, but you have to go out and do the work. Don't be lazy. Don't be afraid of what people are going to say. Just pick something and start, and go ahead and be successful. My name's Hassan. If today I brought some value to you, please give me a like, give me a follow, be part of my community where I give you guys business ideas once a week, and give you guys also some helpful tips of how to be an entrepreneur, or how to have the mindset of an entrepreneur. But until then, see you next time, guys.